Lord's going to be giving you specific details on what to do next, what's going to elevate your life, what's going to bring you to the next platform, that next promotion, that next place that you want to be. He's going to give you instructions for how to get there. And so the Lord is saying you need to pay attention to me. Listen closely, because I'm going to be unveiling some things that you did not know before. I'm going to give you wisdom. I'm going to be giving you knowledge. I'm going to be giving you the step-by-step playbook on what to do next so that you can move forward, so that you can go to that place that you've been waiting to be. The place that I said, that I've told you already beforehand, you're going to get there when you follow these steps, step by step. So this is not only just like instructions, but obeying each step so that you can go from one place to the next. You can go from one part of the process to the next step of the process. So the Lord is saying you need to pay attention to the words that I'm saying to you. If you're not spending time with me, don't sit here and get confused as to why you don't know what to do next or what's happening, or you're unclear or you're confused. You need to be paying attention to the words that I'm giving you and making sure that you're communing with me, making sure that you're communicating with me, that you're understanding what I'm giving you, and that you're asking me for clarity and understanding for what I've given you. He's going to be taking the parts of your life that you thought you had clarity on, or things that you thought you understood, and saying, you know what, this is actually the truth. What you believed was false, the lies of the enemy that he placed in your mind that you were just agreeing with. Lord is saying, I'm giving you truth to those things that were false before. I literally have a vision of you walking forward this path, and you're walking forward unencumbered. There's nothing inhibiting you, nothing stopping you, nothing being thrown in your way. Literally, when the Lord takes those lies that you believed and turns them into the truth of what his word says, once you believe that, you're going to be seeing a clear path forward, that you're going to just walk forward. But you need to focus on renewing your mind and making sure the Lord is giving truth to those lies that were already placed inside. Though the seeds that were growing, make sure that it's uprooted by the Lord's word. So he's going to be giving you the truth to replace with those falsities. So yeah, I just keep hearing the way forward is through truth. So the Lord is saying you need to pay attention to the truth that I'm giving you, pay attention to the instructions that I'm giving you, and make sure that when I tell you the truths of those things that you believe that were really lies, make sure that you hold on to those things so that when you go forward, you are unencumbered. There's nothing stopping you from going forward. There's nothing like making you go slower instead of fast. Like the Lord is saying, pay attention to the truths that I've given you, focus on those things, and remember those things as you go forward, because the only thing that could trip you up is if you don't believe the truths that I've given you. The path forward, I'm also seeing it almost like an open path where there's so many things that you can do, so many avenues you can take to the same end goal, but the Lord is making it open, giving you a little bit more freedom to go forward as you wish. But even though he's giving you those instructions that are going to help you go forward, he's going to give you ideas or even just different ways in which you can accomplish that goal that he wants you to accomplish at the end. The Lord is saying, I've made this path forward. I'm giving you open, free reign to be able to use your gifts, be able to use the things that I've told you to make it happen. But there's going to be different ways that you can do that. You're not going to be restricted to just one way. I'm getting a visual of you walking forward, and the enemy is just kind of like surrounding you with words, lies, with falsities, with things that are not true, things that will make you kind of go backward. And so Lord is saying, I want you to stay rooted so that he cannot come in and change your mind. He cannot come in and trip you up. Literally, almost like a shield is covering you. The Lord's truth, the Lord's word is going to be a shield and covering over you as you walk forward. And I just literally almost see like black spirits circling around you, or like just basically in your way when you're trying to walk forward. And they can't come close to you though. They're up in the sky, they're up and around, they're not close to you. But the power and the things that they're going to whisper to you can take root if you accept it. So Lord wants you to just pray. Keep praying for covering, for protection, that the lies of the enemy don't take root in your spirit, they don't take root in your heart, and that basically if it tries to, that you make sure that it's uprooted immediately. So make sure that you're literally feeding on the Lord's truth so that you can go forward. It's almost like the more that you feed on the Lord's truth, the faster you walk forward. That's literally almost like you take in the Lord's truth, you eat it, you feed on it, you meditate on it, and you're literally like fast track forward. The path forward is your inheritance. Literally, it is the given. There's literally nothing that can stop it, but anything that you're holding on to that is not of the Lord. So literally, you have to let go of those things, including the lies that I mentioned before, but also anything that can trip you up, whether that's habits, whether that's people, whether that's ideas, whatever it is that could just really inhibit you from going forward. You have to drop those things off, because when I'm watching you in my vision going forward, there's nothing, you have no baggage, there's nothing in your hands, nothing in your arms, you're literally just walking. There's nothing else hanging on to you, and so the Lord is saying you have to let go, get rid of anything that could literally drag you or slow you or trip you up, because those things that seem small right now that could slow you and trip you up, they're really much bigger than you think, and the enemy will use any little thing that he can to keep you from going forward. So you need to make sure there's nothing that's going to stop you. So that means just breaking off habits, again, people, or anything that you know that is not of the Lord. Make sure that that is not in your way, that it's not attached to you, and you can pray for the Lord to reveal those things to you. And again, that kind of ties into the falsities, the things that you think or maybe the things that you've agreed with before in the past, things that you think are part of your reality or are supposed to be there that aren't supposed to be. The Lord is going to give you clarity on those things. So not only do you need to get rid of these things, but that's why it's also very important that you just seek the Lord for clarity, for understanding, and for truth, so that you can see those things in your life that you've accepted, that you said, oh, this is my reality, this is the things that, you know, should be a part of my life that really should not be. Or even understanding of other people around you who you think are one way but they're not. The Lord is going to reveal to you who should not be there, who is not for you, and who is not helpful to you. The more that you seek the Lord, and obviously, you know, the Lord can speak in our thoughts, the enemy is going to attack you in your mind as well. So make sure that you are literally taking everything back to the Word, to the Lord, and making sure what is true, and not just something that the enemy just threw in your mind and something that you just agreed with. Make sure that it aligns with God's Word and what He said and what He's speaking to you through the instructions.